speed, the better quality, and the seamlessness of experience that it's going to drive is really going to be game changing. So, as I said, my name is Mariesa Coughanour, and I work for Cognizant, leading the automation advisory team as well as our North America delivery teams. So these two groups focus on two different things, but yet are very connected. So the delivery side, that's all about excellence for our customers, driving results, driving value, and making sure we deliver for what we say we're going to help them scale and do. The advisors specialize in creating those transformation scaled programs in an organization. One of the biggest challenges in intelligent automation is getting that stickiness within a company across business and IT, and then really embedding it into how everyone works. And that's where those advisors come in. So those two teams coming together really create those scaled programs for clients. So some of the new solutions and products from Automation Anywhere we're really excited about. One of them is around citizen development and the COE manager. These coming together really help to put that right governance and scaling in for clients because it's helping them through the journey. The citizen development piece bringing the business into the solution building, and from the COE manager, that real from ideation through the outcome, being able to help manage that better is going to be really critical for success for clients. And then the third that really stood out was embedded automation. That ability to be native into key platforms within your organization, the speed, the better quality, and the seamlessness of experience that it's going to drive is really going to be game changing. The masterclass with Mariesa Gupta from CVS Health really was insightful. A couple of things that they did really stood out around being bold, being nimble. So they talked about having to really kind of push that needle, but at the same time, if you have a process, knowing when to question it, knowing when you need to think about continuous improvement and bringing in teams to maybe rethink how you work. And through all of it, putting a very big focus on a growth mindset has really helped them be able to create big results for CVS Health. And that's something I think that was really inspirational as we talk about and think about scaling other programs. Yeah, so we're here at Imagine, and during the success stories today on day 2, Henry Lyles from McDonald's shared his story about how he helped implement and grow the program at McDonald's. A couple of things that I kind of took as even my own notes on the takeaway was one, he said, look, sometimes you got to think about the small solutions, but we went big out the gate. We wanted to challenge ourselves. We wanted to see how we can drive real change within the teams for McDonald's. And then a couple other things that stood out was one, make it real. It's about real results. It's about outcomes. It's about having folks feel the impact automation can have in their work. It was about creating partnerships, not only for maybe the partners that you're bringing in to be able to help support the program, but also your business, your quality, your IT teams. It's about creating that ecosystem, and then seek advice and network. There's a lot of people on this journey, so going out there, asking questions, listening, and really following up and talking to folks about their lessons learned and taking them back helps move you along that journey even faster. So a couple key takeaways from this week has really been around the connects we've had with the customers. We've been talking to folks on the journey. We've been talking about influencers and people really influencing the space, and a couple of things stood out. One was around thinking about this digital transformation and how to continue to accelerate it. That's actually one of the positives that came out from this pandemic, was the need and realization that digital automation really was something that needed to move faster to be able to accelerate companies, to be able to get the results, but also take on new types of work that they needed to address the demands for their customers. And the other piece was about how to make all of this a reality. We've been talking about where we think this industry is going, and we're really starting to see people make those changes on how people are going to be influencing their jobs, being able to think about doing work differently. And really that's something I think has been very exciting and a big takeaway at Imagine this year. So I think Imagine this year was really refreshing. We've been meeting with people virtually now for a couple years, and this is the first year back. Getting to interact with people was just so nice to actually get to know people and even think about like that relationship even beyond the work, right? So we're actually getting to talk to people, really cultivate those relationships that are going to last a lifetime, because this space is just so small, and it's amazing how our paths continue to cross. And I'm really excited because when we think about the conversations, thinking about where we were just a couple years ago to where we are today, you feel the movement, you feel the accelerated pace. And to me, that's what I think is so exciting about being in intelligent automation, is that we're really changing how people are going to work. And it's nice to see people out there talking about stories of how they're making it happen.